off on Belinda's own agenda. You both have been practicing for a while, so any areas that you're concerned about or interested in that you just have a question on or that we could work on today?
That stretch when we're doing this,
Yeah.
or you're actually trying to turn all the way around that far? Because I'm so used to stopping. Everything else I'm stopping like right here. But that you just continue.
Feel the stop
Right.
in different sections of the body, what wants to stop. Okay.
Right.
So I can feel that my hip wants to stop.
Right.
But now if I progress upward, this area says, oh, I still have a little bit more range.
Mm-hmm.
And can I let it?
Okay.
And then remember that we're equal parts.
Up
We're
and
doing
down.
this extension. I'm still going down, 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 down. I'm still going up, 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 with the twist. What I noticed in your quickie example
As I lose that, I
was you drop that upper body. We're still rising.
I'm not. I was thinking so much about twisting that I wasn't even thinking about the up and down.
Yeah.
So that's okay. It's a multiple part.
Good question. But for you, I definitely want you to also remain very cognizant. That twist carries from the lower legs all the way up. So I want you to not twist your knees.
Okay.
Because I don't want to overextend those ligaments
on
the sides of your knees. Good question, though. Barb? Is that just a...
Well, anywhere we are, I usually have some piece of it that I'm just winging.
Okay. Well, I want you to feel free to like speak up, okay? Since it's just us today, you know? So if there's something that you're like, okay, I don't get it, I don't know what I'm getting out of this exercise, or I'm not feeling stable, I feel real wobbly here. Why do I feel wobbly here? Or, you know, my leg is getting tired here. Is there something I can do about that? Right? Because I'm not in your body. I'm also not next to you, being able to really kind of say, huh, that doesn't look really stable. Do you feel stable? Right? So I can't kind of jump in and assess anything. Okay. All right. Was that all, Kim?
That's all that springs to mind right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's just start in a Wuji. So let's just separate the feet. Start to soften the soles of our feet. Just relax your body into the feet. Relax your arches, your ankles, your calves, the knee joint itself. The thighs. Try not to grip your thigh bones with your thigh muscles. Your buttocks. Try not to be squeezing, even gently. Try not to be squeezing in the buttocks. Really feel yourself just standing in the most soft way you can. Relax your belly. Just let it poof out. Feel the weight of your chest sinking down. The weight of the shoulders sinking down. Weight of your arms, even your wrists. Can you feel the weight of your wrists? Try to loosen the muscles in your neck, even if it means your head and your neck feel wobbly. Let the jaw be slack. Your cheeks be slack. Eyelids, forehead, soft, heavy. Let yourselves gently shift forward toward the front of the feet and just feel your body weight just gently shifting forward. Let it be subtle, you guys, and try to loosen the grip on your muscles because your muscles in the legs are probably trying to maintain you being upright in a different, more strenuous way. Now subtly start to shift past the arches and back into the heel. Notice how it feels in your upper body, your legs, your weight. And then try to settle evenly over your arches. And feel your body just recentering, finding its most even balance, equilibrium. Now try not to lean, but just shift weight into the left leg more than the right. Just a little bit. I'm not saying to go maximum. Feel muscles engage in that left leg to support this new weight. Notice how it feels to have your weight shifted to the left a little and your awareness of it. And then we'll shift through center and just ever so subtle, bring more weight over into the right. Let the shoulders drop, let the neck relax. Notice what has to become more solid, maybe in the hip, whether you're dumping or compressing in the knee. Notice your perception of being shifted to the right just a little. Does it feel normal? Does it feel more comfortable? And then let's all ease our way to true center. Feel the body weight in both feet and try to keep that weight even. Notice how your body responds, how your mind responds. And then let's let the arms gently float up, breathing in. Try not to use your shoulder muscles very much. Try to stay light and soggy as you rise. And now we'll carry a ball down just to the horse. So as the arms descend, the knees are bending. Pull the butt back, you guys. Try to keep your weight over your arches. And then we'll start to stand in the legs, sweeping the arms up, breathing in, maybe looking up. Try to keep your body weight over the arches of your feet. And then exhale, keep the arms soft as you sink. Heavy and soft, heavy and soft. Weight in those arches. Inhaling, slowly standing, slowly rising. Maybe even stretch the belly and the sides. And exhale. Try not to let any muscles tighten along the way. In your neck, in the shoulder blades. Breathing, stay soft. Even as you rise, soft muscles in the feet, in the lower legs, Even your knees, try not to lock them. Exhale, sinking down into our horse. And now let's just waist turn. Keep the hips pointing forward and waist turn. Let your head go with you, Barb. Relax the breath. You can drop those arms some, Kim. Tailbone slightly tucked, everyone. When you feel the waist turn, stop. Let it be soft. Not a harsh stoppage. Gentle and soft. What was the word we used once, Kim? Delicate. I think that was the word. Grow tall through the top of the head, subtle. Good, let's come to center. Relax the right arm. Flex the left wrist. Waist turn to the right. And then we're going to bend that wrist in and waist turn to the left. Start to uncurl the fingers, flexing the wrist, and waist turn right. Now, try not to have any stiffness in that arm as we go. Soft, delicate muscles in your wrists and your fingers. So don't let the flexion create tightness. When you feel tightness, loosen and soften. So it might feel like you're not bending a lot. And that's okay. We want to stay soft and feel continual movement. Drop that arm, Kim. Yeah. Rise through the top of the head, Barb. Try not to look down. I know maybe you're looking toward the screen. When we come to center, we're going to change arms. And then check in. Have I still let go? Gonna flex that right wrist, waist turning to the left. And then relax the wrist and bend that wrist coming to the left. Release, opening the palm and waist turn to the left. Release and waist to the right. Good. Try not to turn the neck. Just let the head move with the body, you all. And I want to just show that we're going to slowly can the wrist stay in soft movement. No sudden herky-jerky. While we're doing this, check in. Where's your body weight? Is it in one leg more than the other? Is it alternating? Could you keep your body weight even in both legs? I know it can be a lot to try to have our attention on the waist turn, the wrist, and the body weight. Just notice, can you let your focus be in the whole body sustaining itself in a balanced manner. From the center, lower the arm, come out of those legs. Feel free to shake your legs out a bit. What did anyone notice? Had your legs shifted into a dominant leg? Were you kind of moving your body weight in your legs in the waist turn? Could you tell?
Maybe a little bit, minimal though. And when I relaxed, when I thought more about relaxing my arm, then it didn't, then it went away. Then I just sort of, everything sort of connected, and then I think it was initially, I was, yeah, my arms pull everything.
Yeah.
My
Were
arms
you,
pulling my legs.
were you shifting in the legs?
No, I just a little, just a little.
Or do you have a tendency to kind of depend on one leg more than the other? What, either of you, what do you?
Hmm. Yeah,
Slow down and think on that. Barb, what did you notice?
I think I was staying pretty even on my legs,
Okay,
but I did twist the head more instead of, I was trying to go a little slower so I could be more easy with the head, staying with the spine rather than
yeah.
turn.
That looked good, that demo you just did, letting your head go with the body. But I want your neck to remain relaxed. I think when you put a tension in it, you look a little more stiff. So can you have the mindfulness to it, but a soft mindfulness? Okay, because we want to watch for that tension. Okay, how fluid does that feel for you guys, or does it feel kind of
Well, when you put it on the close-up of yourself, then
yeah,
I was a little smoother. I think, I wasn't quite, I was doing more of that, okay, hand this way, now this way,
right. If I
instead of
show
just
it,
letting it go.
if I show it with the arm down, because I don't know that you can see so much with the lighting on the arm here. So if I did it this way. It's a fluid unfurling fluid. Now we'll blend to add your waist.
So we should be down lower, though.
No. I was showing it here so that you could see the fluidity of the wrist. Okay, that's all I wanted to kind of show. Almost like if you had your hand in some water in a dish, if you could just swirl, like a swirly kind of feeling. Nice and delicate. So no, we were still staying up here, but I just wasn't sure if you could see that wrist unfurling, that curl that way. So nice and soft and delicate. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, wait a
what
second.
did you notice?
I found myself thinking about if I'm getting over here and then all of a sudden I'm doing my hand, or if I should be doing my hand along the way.
Well, I will leave you with this.
Okay.
When the turn ends,
And the hand.
the unfurl has completed.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So when does the unfurling commence? It
And I
commences.
found myself a couple of times being there and going, oh, nope, I should have started like here.
Exactly. So that means that you have to be in sync with the state of the turn and the state of the release. Yeah. So that's fun. Alrighty, let's step back a little bit and find our horse, because we're gonna step forward into a bow stance. We're gonna shift into the left, step empty forward with the right, shift and push. Shift back, rotating the palms up. You complete the rotation when you complete the shift. Shifting forward. Good. Shifting back. Now listen, we're going to empty step the right foot back. Now start to stand in the legs, left arm up, right arm down, twisting, twisting, erect spine, and waist turn, uncoil, sinking down. Beautiful. Other side. Start to stand, right arm is lifting, left arm is dropping. Extension, everyone. Twisting, lengthen from the top of your head. And waist turning, sinking back down as your waist turning and sinking in those legs. Those arms are returning. Shift right. Step left. Shift and push. This is an exhale. Shifting back. Inhale. Butt back a little bit, bar. Shifting forward. Exhale. Shifting back. Inhale. Step that left foot back. Shift into it. Here we go. Standing, left arm up, right arm down, twisting right. Keep lengthening the right arm and the left arm, and sinking down, uncoiling, soft arms sinking down. And right arm up, left arm down, stand in those legs, twisting left. And inhale as we uncoil, sinking it down. Shifting left, stepping right. Shift forward. We're going to do a loop. Play fiddle. Roll back. Drop those arms, waist turn. Lift the wrist. Waist turn, find your press and shift. Release, play fiddle. Shifting back, drop the arms, relax the arms, no tension, you guys. Waist turn, grow tall through the top of the head. Lift the wrist with the dantian. Waist turn, palms coming together. Shifting forward, press. Now just release the palms. Shift back. Step that right foot back. Shift even, and here we go. Standing, left arm up, right arm down, twist. Keep lengthening. And sink it down, uncoiling, relax the wrists and the arms. Sink, 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 sink. And standing, standing, right arm up, left arm down, straighten those arms, Barb. Turn, 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 flex those wrists, you guys. And waist turn, sinking it down, soft shoulders, soft, heavy arms. Shift into the right leg. Step forward with the left. Shift forward. Push. Play fiddle. Shift back. Drop the arms. Turn the waist. Lift the wrist. waist to center, and breath. Loose palms, play fiddle. Drop it down as you shift. Let those arms go, Kim. Turn the way. Good, lift the wrist. Good, waist to center. We're still in that right leg, Now shift forward, press. Looks good in the neck bar. Try to relax it a little. Play fiddle, last one. Shifting back, drop those arms. Turn the waist, heavy wrist. Lift the wrist. Waist to center. And shift. Release the palms. Shift it back. Step back empty. Press down, come up and out. Let go, let's just be in the Wuji. Feel yourself gradually unclenching in different areas. Notice the state of your breath, or whether you have to bring your mind to it to relax the belly and relax the breath. Notice your jaw and your neck muscles. Unclench in the back. Good. Now I'm only going to turn sideways so you all can see, okay? So you don't have to turn sideways unless you need to. We're going to hold the arms empty out in front of us. Tailbone is tucked, lengthen. And all we're going to do is this hinging at the hip, okay? We did this Tuesday. All right, so we're just going to hinge at the hip. That might mean you don't go all the way down. Let your head hang. Now just hinge at the hip. So your horse doesn't change. And we just come back up. And hinge at the hip. Soften your spinal muscles. Soften your belly. And back up. See if you can just keep the arms nice and soft and heavy in this position. And all that you're moving is from the hip joint. Feeling that upper body rise and fall, supported on the base of that horse. Notice what's getting to stretch in the back. Maybe in the upper shoulders and neck. Notice your body weight in your legs and your feet. One more. In. Relax those feet muscles. And in. And we'll come out of those legs and just try to stand in the Wuji. Not changing anything. Notice any desire to shift, to fidget, to adjust anything. And we just notice what is going on. Unlock those knees. Relax your glutes. All right. We're going to do a little bit of a white crane exercise. Because who doesn't need a white crane exercise? And I think I'm going to switch the camera again so it's a little more of a close-up, so you don't need to see the whole body. You get to choose whether you want to do this in your horse. So if you feel like my legs need a little bit more work, I want to feel that work, go ahead. If you would rather just stay in Wuji, go ahead, okay? So let's start with the right arm in a half of a palm. Make sure you have some good space, right? And that we're not compressing our ball of energy that we're holding. Let's try to keep that wrist and the fingers relaxed. Good. We're gonna waist turn. Now, start to waist turn back to center and rotate the forearm. All you're doing is rotating the forearm. Good. Keep waist turning and just keep the palm facing down. Now, when you waist turn back to center, rotate the forearm and we come back right here. Okay, so that's one complete rotation. Let's do it again. Notice if any of these muscles are tensing. Can you drop? Can you drop? Can you relax it? Okay, waist. Now, as you start to waist to center, just rotate the forearm. Here's center. Good. Now, waist right. And that palm just is facing down. We haven't done anything with the forearm. Now start to turn the waist to center. Rotate the palm to face the belly. Now let's just keep going. Waist center, rotating the forearm. Waist right. Don't move the forearm. Waist center. Rotate the forearm. Good, let's keep going. We're literally tracing a circle out in front of us. I see more shoulder than waist, Barb. Trust that you don't have to look at the camera that much. Yes, there we go, friend. Flip that palm. And as you're turning back to center, just flip the palm. And you know that when we come to center, we're back at that semicircle. And then just keep going. I love it. Less shoulder, Barb. Everybody, see if you can pick up your pace a little without losing your form. Grow tall through the top of the head, Barb. It looks like you're starting to lean down. Nice. That was more arm than weight. Keep a robin's egg up, Kim. Let's come to center. And bring the left arm up. And relax the right. And just notice what you're feeling in the right. It'll let you know how much tension you had actually still been holding. All right. We're gonna waist right. Start to waist to center, rotating the forearm. Waisting left. Rotating to center and rotating the forearm. Keep going, good. Try not to move that shoulder joint, Barb. Focus on the forearm, if anything. Start off more slowly, speed up after a while. When the palm is rising is an inhale. When we're coming back to center is an exhale. Soft gaze. Drop that elbow, Kim. That arm is rising a bit as well. Now, if either of you want to try to pick up the pace and just see if you can stay continuous and feel this circle that we're tracing out in front of us. Nice, Barb. Little less shoulder. Takes a while to learn to not have to move this shoulder joint. It's just staying where it is. Yes, much more minimal. Good. Let's come back to the half of a palm. Good. And now I'd like to see, we're all of an age that we can remember I Dream of Jeannie. So instead of grabbing the arms and doing the boing, I refuse to say that M word that she used way too often. But instead of this, can we have the arms like this, inside of one another? Yeah. Yeah. Now, all I'm going to do is lift the right forearm and drop the left forearm. And back. So my left was on the outside. Bring your left on the outside, Barb. Yep. Now let's do it on the opposite. Left forearm up, right forearm down. If one is moving, the other is moving. And back. Can they meet each other at the same time? And here we go. Right is up, left is down. And back. Relax your wrists, relax your fingers. And left is up, right is down. Can you lift that left anymore, Barb? Yeah. Good. Let's do it a few more times. Equal and opposite. One more. Drop those arms some, Kim. You're holding it way high. And then let's pause. And come out. Good. Now, that has a combo for us as a motion, okay? But the motion is the forearm from the elbow, working like that, right? So it really rotates that upper arm. And if you notice, if I'm doing it here, trying to bring it as parallel with the body and back up, right? And you might find some limitation, either in here, maybe even in the elbow, right? And in the wrist. But we're really getting to work that joint. But if you notice, when I do that movement, if I just do it swiftly, instead of just swiping something, like if a ball was coming in toward me, right? And I get to go boom, right? So it's a way of, it's a sweep across the body as a form of protection. And we do this kind of movement a lot, okay? We do this kind of movement, maybe not from this high, but we do this kind of movement where After white crane spreads wings, where do we do this kind of movement? Kim?
What do we do after I'm trying to think what we do next.
Brush knee.
Yay, Barb.
Yes, 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 yes. And where Kim may go, oh, I know what we're doing,
Yeah.
is later we get into golden rooster stands on one leg. But I had said, hey, I'm going to do some breakdown exercises for what section of the form? Wide crane, right? And you guys saw this part real easy, I'm sure, right? This part we go, okay, I can see why I need to practice this a little over and over. But what's that left arm doing? Down. Down. So when I'm in the wide crane, remember that left hand is right here. And then as I rotate that forearm, that left arm is coming down. So that left arm, practicing, bringing this up and down, but I'm waist turning in it for the wide crane. Up. And when you complete the turn, that palm is all the way down. Now bring the turn back to center. Right, don't over rotate, Barb. We're coming back to center. Waist, waist. So it's tardy when you bring it back up. So there's a little bit more swiftness. We don't notice it when it's going down. We kind of let it go. Can we equally bring it back? Do it again. Waist. Your arm was ahead of your waist. Go, Barb. Nice. Yes. So now if you slow the waist, you can slow the arm. Okay. The waist is going to dictate it. The only difference in wide crane is that the waist is dictating them both. That's all. So, remember that hand, if we're in form, the hand is right here. So we waist, you don't move the left, and rotate the forearm, drop the left. And again, waist, that right arm is up, and rotate the forearm, drop the left. Good, one more time. Come at center. Come at center. Don't wind it up yet, Barb. Okay, now let's waist left. Rotate the forearm, drop the left. Hey, all right. Now that feels, how's that feel?
Okay.
You feel like you're getting it a little?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
But we all know we don't just stop right here. It's like, darn it, now I got to keep adding stuff on. All right. So if I was in this space here and I came around to here and I come here. Good. Don't over rotate, Barb. Again, let's start. Let's be in the left leg. Sorry, the right leg. Right leg, right leg. Good. We're going to shift into the left. Right arm comes up. Rotate the forearm. Sweeping that right foot. Now waist. And waist. Not bad. Let's see if we can do it a little more swiftly. Okay. Weight in the right leg. Left arm, right cheek. Right hand down at the groin. Little bit of a horse, you guys. Shift into the left, that right arm comes up. Waist to center, right comes up, left comes down, slide the right foot. Now waist, I'm not really moving the arms. Guys, let's come back here for a second. Watch my arms. All I do is rotate my waist. Rotate. And now when I rotate to center, that right drops and that left is right there holding the top of the ball. Let's do it again. Now, this is the first section of form where we get to be real silky. Okay, so everybody conjure your best silkiness. Okay, feel the flowy clothes. Feel, right? Because the last thing we want is to be robot, 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 robot. So let's cheer it up. Weights in the right leg. Slide horseshoe all. Shift into the right, left, waist turn. Now, waist turn, right comes up, left comes down, slide the right foot forward, freeze the arms and turn the waist. Now, waist turn to center, left's on top, right's on bottom. Good. Again, shift into the right. Into your right leg, Kim. There we go. And shift, waist, right up, left, down, keep turning and turn. That right drops and the left. So what I saw, Barb, is that you were raising that left up. Okay. So if we start right here, stay out of the horse for a moment so that you can relax those legs. I'm going to turn just a little sideways. As I turn the waist right, the arms move like propellers. Okay, so I don't independently move the arms. All I'm doing is turning the waist. Now look at how my left, yes, exactly. Now turn the waist and come on back. Good. Freeze your arms. Turn to the right. Good. So see where your left hand is right now? Now, when you turn back to center, drop the right, drop the right, drop the right, instant ball. Yes. Let's do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to come here and look at you guys. I spy. Shift your weight into your right leg. Yep, good. Everybody at your own pace. Begin. Trust, Barb. That right arm comes up, left arm down. Good. Good. Left up high, left up high. Now turn your waist to center, dropping the right. Turn your waist to me, dropping the right. As you're turning the waist, drop the right. Turn to me, turn to me, turn to me, turn to me. Good. Let's do it again. And you get to notice like, oh, what happened to my brain? Because
I notice that all the time.
but you were doing great when we were doing it together. Okay? All right. Don't look at the floor, Kim.
Well, I'm trying to. So you're shifting before you turn, or you're. I was never doing it that way. Let's put it that way. I would always come back and then shift forward here.
Oh, have I done the wrong leg?
No, I'm.
I may have, because me and my reversal lately.
No, I shifted into my other leg part. I'm in this right leg. And you're saying shift and then do all this, but I was always.
No, you're right. You're right. We're gonna
I was
stay in
shifting
the right
later.
leg. Stay in the right leg, sliding the left forward, sliding the left forward, sliding the left forward. Yeah. So sorry, we're gonna start in the left. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay. So we're gonna start in the left. Shift into the right, that right arm comes up. Remember, your waist turns to the left. Now waist turns center, that right is coming up, you're rotating that forearm, and that left is down, that left foot is forward a little. Now waist, look at where that left hand came up, Barb. Like a propeller, yep. Now turn your waist back to me and the right drops. Good, you got it. Stay in your right leg. Let's do it again. So start in your left leg. Thank you, Kim. Here, here. Good. Shift into the right leg as you turn your waist left and that right arm comes up. White crane, right comes up, left comes down. Now turn the waist, that left propeller comes up. Turn the waist, the right propeller drops down. Yes, that's how we end up. Relax, everybody. Eventually, I'm gonna do it in my true leg. Eventually, I'm gonna do it in my true leg. Right there. So fluid. Okay, we're still kind of doing segment by segment. All right. Do you need me to call it one more time, Barb, or do you want to try to do it yourself?
Call it one more time.
Okay. Let's start rooted in the right leg. Sorry, in the left leg. And shift into the right. That right arm comes up, waist to center, right coming up, left down, slide the left foot forward, turn the waist, that left arm comes up a bit. Now turn the waist back to center, dropping the right. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 Kim, your top arm looks like this, not round. So you
Okay,
gotta drop that elbow. I'm seeing that arm like
Yeah.
this.
I was trying to get it down lower because I was having it way up here. So
Yeah, you were.
I'm way too high.
Too big
when I'm
of a
coming
circle.
around.
Yep, good, good. The arm isn't gonna go very much.
Right.
Right, let's try it one more time. I'm coming up just to look. I'm looking at two screens at the same time. Everybody find where they want to begin. Relax your breath. Begin whenever you're ready. Just be smooth. Just be smooth. Just be smooth. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on back to me, Barb. Hey, good. Let's do it again. Who breathed?
I did.
I thought I was talking to my friend Barb over there.
I didn't-
I didn't think so. That was coming across even on the camera. Begin whenever you're ready. Try not to look at the floor, Barb. Smooth and silky. There you go. There you go, my friend. Smooth and silky. Hey, hey! Okay.
A little bit jerky,
But you've got it. Now you've got to practice it today or it evaporates. And even when you do try to practice it again today, it may feel a little, oh, it's something like this, it's something like that. But that looked wonderful, okay? Did that help at all? This breaking down, coming around.
yeah.
Okay, so when we're in the crane here, as I waist, it's key that that left arm is just coming with, and then when I turn the center, it's like the left stays up here, and that right is what comes down with the waist turn. Okay, And what we did was we did a few exercises feeling, what's that left arm doing? As well as rotate, rotate, rotate. So all I'm doing is here in that rotation. Okay. So all of that breakdown is here, right? Today is the 9th. So look at the December 9 recording, right? If you're like, okay, how did we break that down? So that you could always just do the exercises one day. And then the next day, practice white crane, and then just interchange a little bit and see what sticks. We're building muscle memory, not mental memory. All right, to close out, if you all have time, I know it's 10:05, but if you all have time, let's do the whole form from the beginning to the cross hands. Actually, to the diagonal single whip, because we've used the cross hands as a stopping point for quite a while. So it's good to start to feel ourselves moving a little bit beyond that. Stay silky, stay soft, breathe, bark. Pay attention to your gaze, straight ahead and neutral. Notice how that affects your demeanor, your countenance, how you feel overall. Begin. Coming to the left toe, turning the waist to the right, stepping out to the left, sinking into the heel, lifting the right toe, waist turning to center, shift the weight even in the legs, placing the toe down, wrists rising, elbows bending, moderation, Kim, palms lifting, feel your chest rising a bit, nice. Exhale, arms floating down, knees softly bending, tailbone under. Shift left, waist left, holding the ball. Waist turn to the right, spinning on the right heel, carrying that ball with us. Don't compress the ball to the belly, you guys. Shift into the right. Sit up tall in that head, Kim. Glance left. Step the left foot. As you bend the left leg, the left arm rises. Don't drop that right. Now, waist turn, drop the right, heel pivot. Clear across the knee. Waist back to center. Hold the ball. Toe pivot right. Step right. Shift into the right, lifting the right arm, connect the left fingertips into the palm, left heel pivot, waist turn, playing fiddle, shifting back, butt back, stay upright in the spine, let the arms dangle, turn the waist, lift the wrist, waist to center to the press. We got to practice this quite a bit. And now press, releasing palms up, shifting back. Exhale as you shift forward, push, rotating the palms down. Shifting back, lift that right toe just a little. Waist turn, just spin in the waist, spinning on that right heel. Stop when your waist stops. Shift into the right leg and the hands come to the belly. Single whip. Pull the silk, left toe pivot, stepping across. Shifting and lifting. Now turn the waist, flip the palm, heel pivot. Beautiful, everyone. Shift back. Lower the left fingers, lifting the left toes, waist turn right, release the silk and press. Shift into that left foot, waist turning, gently turning the neck to look at the left palm. Now feel your waist, turn back to center, rotate those forearms, spin on the right toe. Empty step, we don't put weight in it, right arm is up, right arm is up, right arm is up. Straight out in front of you, straight, aim it to me. Aim it to me, Barb. There you go. Shift, left hand comes up, right goes down. Left toe pivot. And part wild horse's mane. The right comes up, stay in the right leg. Right comes up, left splits back. Turn to me, Barb. And shift it back, second left hand. Waist, spinning on that right heel. Get that left hand in place. We're rocking and rolling now. White crane spreads wings, shift into the right. Right arm comes up, left arm down, slide the left foot. We keep turning, that left arm coming up, and then we turn and that right palm drops. Now we carry the ball over to the right, step with the left, brush knee twist step. Go that way, Barb. Half step forward with the right foot. Shift into the right, that left comes up. The right comes down, holding the ball. Waist to the right. Step left. Peripheral glance. Brush knee twist step. Shift back, lift the left toes. Palms framing the thigh. Pivot 45 degrees. Shift into the left foot, making a right fist. Sit upright. T-step. Right heel into the left arch. Waist to the left, bringing the sledgehammer up. Now bring your weight into the right foot. Step the left foot as the arms land. Shift, punch under the arm. Snake the left fingertips under the right armpit. Shift back, separate those palms. Shift forward, push. We're going to the cross hand. Shift back into the right leg, waist turn, left heel pivot. Keep that left arm aiming out to the left. Now shift into the left leg. We're all ready for a scoop in these arms. Step the feet even. As you shift into the legs, we're dropping it down. Big palm, right wrist on the outside. Now that hinging from the hips that we practiced. We just lift, stay in the legs. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna shift into the left leg, flipping the right palm down, the wrists stay connected. Glance over that right shoulder, right arm, right leg, step. Keep the weight in the left leg, look left and lift your silk. And shift into the right leg, thank goodness. Left heel pivot, waist turn, release the silk. Rotate the right forearm, elbow to elbow, carry tiger. Play fiddle. Shift back, roll back, we know this. Lifting the wrist. Waist turning, pressing. Releasing palms up, shifting back. And push. Shifting back, lifting the right toe, subtle. Waist turn, spinning on the right heel. Look just past your fingertips. Shift into the right, gathering the silk, pulling the silk left toe pivot, stepping the left foot. Shifting and lifting that left forearm, waist turn, right heel pivot. Shift back into the left leg, step the feet even and face the camera. Press down, come up and out of those legs. Feel this, try not to move. Notice what feels alive in your body, stimulated. Notice any heat, any tingles. Notice what feels rooted, what feels like it's spinning away. Relax the belly. Gaze is soft. Right fist, left open palm. Nice. Nice work, you guys. You're looking nice, Barb. You've got more form in you than I think you give yourself credit for. And I'm going to start to call things less. Yeah. All right. How are you both feeling? What's going on, Kim? Barb's taking a sip.
Oh, that felt really good. That was nice. I find that relaxing my arms is really good. But I don't always do it, but those exercises were very helpful for that. I'm just trying to, just let it go. So,
Good.
yeah.
Good. Barb, how you feeling overall?
I feel okay. I feel like, I could see the parts that I have it right now. Well, at least when you're calling it, where I have a section and then the transition is kind of lost on me. And then I have the next section and then,
Okay, so let me know when you can figure it out, where the wonky transitions are. And then we'll do a patch job.
okay.
Right, so that we're all woven together. Do both of you feel in your bodies, that you got some work in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What body parts got work?
My legs a lot. Well, it's not necessarily all work, but just that more awareness of, the moving and the horse. And then the stable parts, I'll have where I'm moving, the feet and, have that kind of going, but I still feel like it was some muscle work.
Okay, so work in the legs.
Yeah.
Kim, where did you feel work? Where do you still feel your body telling you we worked?
Torso.
Ah,
Just sort of bizarre, I think.
okay, so you gotta let that tummy go.
Yeah.
And when you're saying legs, Barb, are you just meaning the thighs?
No, all the way, ankles,
But
the thighs to hips, really.
Okay, so you both, over time, I'm not saying tomorrow, I'm not saying next month, you both get to learn how to stop clenching your ass.
yep.
And Barb, as you're doing empty steps, you have a pretty good fair lady's hand. I want you to think about your lower leg being that flaccid. Because your thighs should do the brunt of the work. Your calves should start to find a way to relax and not grip. Okay. So over time. So instead of now, what body parts feel work, what body parts feel relaxed right now?
Arms for sure, all the way down my arms, just nice and heavy and laying there. Hanging, just hanging out.
Okay. Anything feel relaxed, Barb?
My waist does.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
As long as I don't go too far, because then that brings the back in.
Right. And we're learning how to find where the stop is and to listen and say, oh, this is a softer space to be. So when you're closing in your Wuji, right, assess, what am I feeling? Right? And I just changed the language here. What is saying I did some work? What is saying I'm relaxed and chilled out? I have a tendency to talk in terms of energy, right? What feels solid and vibrant, right? And that generally says I did some work. And what feels empty and light. And that's, what feels relaxed. So, and that way you can check in. Do I have some balance in my body? Because if you left going, my arms felt like they got some work, what would that tell you about your practice? I was doing too much in my arms. Because I think she keeps saying, be empty, be empty, be empty. Okay. All right. So good work. Thank you. You both are a pleasure to work with. Enjoy this warm day because I think the cold's coming back.
You have a good day too.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.